Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Joan D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. Today, we are all about productivity, and we're going to talk about using the strategy of task batching. So let's get real for a moment. How often do you find yourself constantly switching between tasks? Like 1 minute you're responding to emails. The next you're doing a social media post. The next you're jumping on phone calls. The next you're brainstorming for a project. It feels like you're really busy, but how effective are you truly being? I've been revamping my personal approach to managing my time and my tasks. The goal is to minimize context switching, which is the notorious productivity killer. Here's the powerful technique I'm adopting. It's theming days or theming the chunks of my day. So when we're time blocking, creating themed time blocks, not just saying I'm going to do this activity in a particular time, but making sure all the activities in that block of time fall under the same context. It's about dedicating these large blocks to a single type of work. For example, Mondays I might use for recording podcasts and editing, locking down all my creative energies on producing the best content for you. That might also include social media creation and generating emails. Then I might set Tuesdays for networking, reaching out to new prospective clients, nurturing current relationships. Then maybe Wednesdays, I dive deep into client coaching and focusing all of my energy and attention on client progress and client needs. Now, why does doing something like this matter? When we're constantly shifting gears between different types of tasks, it isn't just a minor nuance. It substantially slows you down. It's like trying to run and tie your shoelaces at the same time. It's not just impractical, but impossible without stopping. I want you to think about this exercise. If I asked you to count from 1 to 26, you could do that really quickly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on and so forth. You don't need me to do the whole thing. And then what if I asked you to do that and then immediately recite the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Go ahead and do that. Time yourself counting from 1 to 26 and then immediately jumping into the alphabet. You could probably do it in under 10 seconds. Now, if I asked you to switch back and forth between the two, this context switching, and you had to go 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, how much longer would it take you? When I heard this example by Dan Martell, it completely illustrated this idea in a new way. It shows how disruptive it can be when you switch from one thing to another, right? We've talked about on this podcast the myth of multitasking. It's not really multitasking. It's just switching back and forth between tasks quickly. When the context of the tasks you're doing varies, it makes this so much more difficult and takes up so much more time and energy. See, when we can batch similar tasks and theme our days or theme the large chunks of time within our days, we can dive deeper into the work without the constant interruption of shifting gears. You're set to enter a flow state when you're not just doing more, you're doing better with greater satisfaction and less fatigue. So I challenge you to look at your calendar this week. Where can you batch tasks? Can you theme your days? If you can, give it a try. I want you to share your experience with me. It could just be the tweak your routine needs to turn busy into productive. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.